Welcome back to Tomcat TV. Today we will be watching Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. And I think Arsenio Hall. I think I've seen him in other stuff. I can't remember exactly what. Ooh, and I forgot it also has James Earl Jones, which is interesting to say the least. But I am interested in getting to this, of course. This is another Patreon requested movie. Is requested by Raymundo, and you might see him in the comments, so thank him for that if you're happy that I watched this movie. And it's something, I guess, that there's references to Trading Places in this one, which was also another Eddie Murphy movie I reacted to a couple weeks ago on this channel. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to see where my channel's going. I just hit 1,000 subscribers a few days ago on the weekend. And I think that we're going to be seeing some decent amount of progress. So I'm really excited. I just wanted to go ahead and thank you guys who have subscribed already to my channel. And I appreciate any of you who are going to subscribe during this video. So go ahead, please subscribe. Try to get me up to 2,000, right? So I appreciate all the help you guys can get. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into the movie. 3, 2, 1, click. I always love those types of things where they go ahead and they use matte paintings, and then you see people walking in the paintings, but there's very clearly a part where real life ends and people begin. Yeah, see, some people just are appearing around a pole there at the end. Oh, that's funny. This is how he wakes up. Does he have a braid?
Happy birthday, Your Highness.
Yes, it is my birthday.
I feel like I would hate like this type of like service. I feel like I just want to do it myself. Oh my goodness. I would not be a fan of that. Yeah. Maybe for like a day.
Do you think perhaps just once I might use the bathroom by myself?
Most amusing, sir.
Oh my. Is it?
Which means you meet your wife to be.
Well, I'm
Oh.
curious.
He certainly is quiet this morning. Is something troubling you, my son?
Just a moment.
What is he doing?
It looks as if he's coming down here to talk to us. You've grown a mustache.
Joffrey, it has been a year.
Since they've last interacted like this?
But mother, if there were no rose petals, I would still be the son of a king.
Anyone who throws roses at my son's feet will answer to me.
Father, it is not just that, it's every dressing, the bathing. Actually, I'd rather enjoy the bathing, but just for once, I would like to cook for myself and take. Why can't I find my own wife?
Aha! So that's it.
Since the day she was born, she was taught to walk and speak and think as a queen.
But father, what if I do not love her?
I thought this was going to be a lot more outlandish and cartoony, honestly. They're playing it pretty straight. It's a lot of really good subtle humor. See, something about Eddie Murphy, like, he's got this, like, that's dope. He's got this confidence that's, like, insane.
But you'd rather have a woman who has an opinion?
Only dogs are to obey. If you truly love your wife, you will value her opinion. You would share your bed and your fortune with a beautiful fool.
That is the way it has always been with men of power. It is tradition.
It is also tradition that times must and always do change, my friend.
So, I know there was a sequel, Coming to America 2. I think I heard it was okay, but I didn't really hear a whole lot about it, really. Was it any good?
I offer my daughter to your son.
Please, coming through. Excuse me, out of the way. Presenting Miss Amani Aziz.
Okay. He's scared for a second. They're really in sync, though. That's really impressive, actually. The bad thing is, if this is no way like traditional and is supposed to be satirical and a joke, I'd have no way of knowing. Okay, is that her now?
She's your queen to be. A queen
He just starts singing.
forever. She's your vision up above.
This is the traditional song. That's funny.
Queen to be.
It's really funny. They all play it so straight. This is really good.
Am I not all you dreamed I would be?
Oh, you're fine. What do you like to do?
Whatever you like.
What kind of music do you like?
Whatever kind of music you like.
Oh man, that sucks. Literally doesn't know who she is. It's really sad, actually, if you think about it.
Bark like a dog.
Did he just look at the camera again? He did that in Trading Places.
I see the two of you are getting along.
I am not sure if I am ready.
I always assumed that you had sex with your bathers. I know I do.
It's not that far. It's just that I'm 21 years old. And I have never left Zamunda.
Enjoy yourself. Fulfill every erotic desire. And in 40 days, you will come back and marry Yamani.
I can't understand the fact that it's not like a sexual thing for him, because it's really common for people in power that once they have power, they keep seeking more and more. And at a point, it always goes somewhere sexual. Not everybody does that. Not everybody in power, but
I intend to find my bride. What is wrong with the one you have now? I want a woman that's going to arouse my intellect as well as my loins.
Where will you find such a woman?
In America. We go to New York.
Mr. Frank Osnowitz, please pick up the white
Frank Osnowitz. Is he the prince that I always get emails from? He's not affected.
Take us to the most common part. There's one thing Queens has got a lot of. It's common plots.
I know nothing about New York. I mean, that's funny.
There's shit enough for you.
Yes, this is perfect. Listen, real Americans.
He ever heard of Cassius Clay? We got a point. Cassius Clay was a bad mother. Hey, I ain't saying Clay ain't bad.
Is it true some of these, I think some of these people play by Eddie Murphy, right?
The man wants to be called Muhammad Ali and called the man Muhammad Ali.
His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
Yeah.
That's right. Clay.
I think if you knew him before, I get this sentiment. What's happening here? Is it Cuba Dude? That's Cuba Gooding Jr. That's funny.
Come on in, gentlemen.
Oh, just grabbing everything. That's hilarious.
We require a room that is very poor.
Oh, we got that.
A little bit of an insect problem, but you boys from Africa, you're used to that. Another thing,
Oh, goodness.
don't use that. Used to rent it to a blind man.
Oh my gosh. You don't want to stay there.
Damn shame what they did to that dog.
We will take the room. Yes.
Good morning, my neighbor. Yes. You too.
What? Oh, they have all their clothes. That's right.
Suspected these are the people that have stolen our luggage.
Yeah, when they're blinged out like crazy.
This is some real fly personal hygiene equipment I got here.
Oh boy.
I feel like a complete idiot. Oh, dude.
Glow. There's no way that was an actual ad, right?
Perhaps I should cut off my prince's lock.
No.
Yes.
The new boy got Mike Tyson look like a bulldog. He bad at him too. He done whipped Mike Tyson.
So I think guy on the left is Eddie Murphy, right? And then Arsenio is. So who's the old Jewish dude?
He beat Joe Lewis's ass.
Joe Louis asked. Joe Louis was 75 years old when they fought. One time Frank Sinatra comes out here and sat down this chair.
Oh man, you ain't never meet no Frank Sinatra.
You and
Who's next?
I've been growing it since birth.
oh, shit, what kind of chemical you got in there?
I ain't put no chemicals.
Yeah, that ain't nothing but ultraperm. Tell me how you want me to cut this.
Just make it nice and neat.
Oh man, growing it
That'll be
since
$8.
birth. That's really funny.
I've got a secret. I worship the devil.
They're holding.
This is the first date Teresa and I have been on since the doctor separated us.
My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breast.
This is so funny.
I hope you don't mind me coming over and sitting down. But I've been watching you all evening. And I want to tear you apart. And your friend, too.
Oh, goodness.
Good, clean girl. That's where I'm going. Shit.
Trust the guy with the gold tooth.
You know, I didn't come here to preach to you today. Somewhere, there's a God somewhere. Turn around, ladies, for me, please.
I am frightened. Is Eddie Murphy or Arsenio playing the Reverend, right? It's hard to tell. The makeup's really good on some of these, actually.
Girls, you can leave now. Thank you very much. There's a God.
How's this black awareness?
Randy Watson. That boy is good.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful art. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely.
And that's Eddie Murphy, too.
While you're in the clapping mood, I'd like to give a big round
I
of
forget
applause
there's the
to my
voice,
man.
but I barely...
I believe the children are our future. Thank you. Teach them well. Let them lead the way. My dignity.
Man, how do they make him look so different? Like, just makeup and... His face looks wider and it looks... Dang, they did good.
Damn, that boy can sing.
I've seen that guy in a billion things.
Lisa McDowell. Lisa, come on up here, baby girl. Girl, you look so good, somebody ought to put you on a plate and sop you up with a biscuit.
May we
But
leave
just
now?
moments ago, Randy attempted.
Donation. It's a donation. I thought it was
Who's the guy in the middle? Sorry, I have like IMDb up trying to like see who McDowell out. You mean McDonald's?
Hey, what are you doing? Get
You
the
can't
hell
take
out of here before I
pictures.
bust that camera.
Yeah, I was taking pictures. What's going on? Is something deeper
McDonald's
there?
people.
Oh.
They're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. Huh? Golden Arches. You know how to mop.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, dude, you're so creepy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
When you think of garbage, think of Akeem.
He definitely does not know how to interact there, that's for sure.
Somebody stuffed a large amount of cash into one of the collection boxes. You wouldn't happen to know who that was, would you?
You know me. Anything for the kids.
The scumbag didn't donate anything. And now he's claiming to. I'm not saying he has to donate, but like shouldn't claim giving where he didn't. Oh.
Can you make my hair look like this?
Oh, Man, what you want to make your hair look like that for? You know, I wish more of the young children today would wear their hair natural like Dr. Martin Luther King did. I met Dr. Martin Luther King in 1962 in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm walking down the street, minding my own business, just walking on, feeling good. I walk around the corner, man woke up, hit me in my chest, right? I fall on the ground, right? And I look up, it's Dr. Martin Luther King. I said, Dr. King. He said, oops, I thought you were somebody else. You get in good with American woman's father, you in good with her, ain't that right? He ain't lying.
I mean, if they have a good relationship there, that's actually pretty accurate.
In the end, the Giants triumphed by kicking an oblong ball made of pigskin to a big H. It was a most ripping victory.
Son?
Yeah. He was.
I'm just gonna tell you this one time. You want to keep working here. Stay off the drugs.
He's like, okay, yeah, that's not hard. I'm not anything.
The Prince of Soul Glow work hard? He lives off his father's invention.
You might be able to like get somebody to fall for you, but can you get them to come back with you to a completely different country after only knowing you for a few days?
What is it? Something for you.
And that douche is gonna like claim he sent it to her.
From an admirer, not Daryl. Somebody's messing around.
I like that, not Daryl. You know, see,
You
this is
realize
why.
I've not had sex since we got to America.
Just stops.
I'm badly in need of a manicure.
Oh, listen to you.
Oh boy.
I am badly in need of a manicure.
Don't you say something? We got an extra ticket for the St. John's game tomorrow. Want to come?
Yes.
Good. You can double date with me and Daryl.
Oh, set him up with the sister. She seems nice though.
Isn't that better?
Yes, thank you very much.
She likes Akeem.
Wearing clothes must be a new experience for you.
My goodness.
Are you able to follow the game, Akeem?
Oh, yes.
Jeez.
What kind of games do y'all play in Africa? Chase the monkey?
Jeez, what a jerk. My goodness. Why would you have such an attitude with the guy? And also, if you like, why would you be with a guy who's also going to behave like that?
Oh my goodness!
Just
Oh my goodness! It is you! I cannot believe
you recognize him?
Greetings, Your Highness.
Is he from there?
This is the greatest day of my life.
I've seen him. Oh, Daredevil. Right? Is that him? I think that's him.
Cherish this experience for the rest of my life.
Who was that?
Just the man I met in the restroom.
Oh boy.
I've never seen anybody take so much pride in mopping a floor.
He who would learn to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk. That is not mine, that is Nietzsche's.
See, that's what I mean. Most of the guys who work.
That's why he wants somebody intelligent. Trying to be educated. Jeez. It's Sam freaking Jackson. I think I might have seen this scene actually. Isn't this like one of his first roles or something like that, I think?
Excuse me for a moment.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
I'll be forced to thrash you.
Fuck you.
Freeze, you diseased rhinoceros pizzle.
That's awesome.
Leave Sunday night open. I'm having a little get-together at my house.
Hey, they got in good with the dad.
Okay, fellas?
Oh.
Well, this here is my show place. I think it pretty much
Nice.
speaks for itself. You know something, Akeem?
What's he got back
growing
there?
up, 9 of us.
Looks like a desk.
You know, in 20 or 30 years with hard work, maybe you could have a place like this for yourself.
And if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right.
That Reverend ain't right, I tell you.
They all want a man to take charge, tell them what to do.
No?
I have everyone's attention, please.
She don't even know.
Mr.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well. And he's not gonna handle it well either. He's got way too much of an ego.
Well, I'm pleased to announce that just a few moments ago, Daryl here popped the big question.
You think he did?
And Lisa
What?
happily accepted.
That's not taking charge, douche.
Changing hand, cause he helped Joshua fight the Battle of Jericho. Yes, he helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
I want to talk to you now. Sit down and keep me company.
He's really played his cards really well, actually.
Gotta loosen up, Akeem.
Oh, I can be loose. See?
I can't even do that. Like, how did he...
And I don't feel anyone should get married out of obligation.
You're right. I mean, how could I have even considered marrying a guy like Daryl?
Yeah, somebody who's gonna do that type of stuff, you don't want to be with them.
I almost forgot that I was here in a domestic capacity. Anytime, Lisa McDowell.
He's really playing it really well. He really is.
I'm sick of living like a peasant. Look at this filth.
Fix this place up. But you are going to work today.
It's temporary, dude. I get it. If you've been used to living a certain way, it's really hard to kind of not do it.
Just be tired of hearing about my problems with Daryl.
Oh, no, not at all. Well, I'd like to cook for you. My home is very poor.
I'd love to see where you live.
You sure? She does seem like a lovely person, honestly. It's not often you see a character literally go into a relationship with the intention to not screwing around, right?
Akeem!
What's wrong?
Ah! Don't leave her out there. It's sketchy.
Fix up the place. For God's sake, Akeem, do not take my pocket money.
Is he punishing him that?
You have ruined my chances with Lisa. I will never forgive you.
I think you're just so ashamed of your apartment, you can't even let me see it.
Once again, you have judged correctly.
He just give him the whole bag? Jeez. Oh. There it is. Is that what's his name from Trading Places?
Randolph, leave me alone,
No.
Mortimer. Randolph, Randolph! Mortimer.
We're back. Yeah, knew that was coming. That's hilarious. Great reference. Great reference. There's.
Thank you very much.
You have the most amazing effect on people. Look at that guy at the basketball game the other day. I bet where you're from, women practically throw themselves at your feet.
Why do you say that?
Literally.
I was in the family business back home. Goat herding. Yes.
Goat herding.
If I wanted a wealthy guy, I'd be with Daryl.
Hey, she made it clear. Somebody who treats her like a person. That's important. What a feeling to be loved. I can only think of the Michael Bublé version.
What about Patrice?
Patrice? Oh, her sister,
I'm
right?
not interested in Patrice.
What about Daryl?
I'm not interested in
I'm
Daryl.
not interested in Daryl.
This is a good movie. I'm really enjoying this. It's actually got a really good romance here, and Eddie Murphy's great.
To His Majesty King Joffrey Jaffer, Sire, Akeem and I have depleted our funds. Kindly send 300,000 American dollars immediately, as we are in dire straits.
That's
Your humble
insane.
servant.
Should I make it 400,000?
You think that'd be enough?
You are right. 500,000.
As long as you're asking, why don't we go for
My
a full
goodness.
million?
You do not think that would be too much?
Nah.
Nah, my goodness, she's gonna.
Okay, what's going on? What are you two involved in?
Oh, they think he's like selling drugs. Truly loved. He's gonna get shot. That's so good. They're, yeah.
Sorry things didn't work out between you and me, but you understand.
Oh, is he saying that he's the prince?
Sweet prince.
Hey, that's better than nothing, right?
Your secret is safe with me, Your Highness. Bye.
Oh my goodness. That's exactly the type of person you don't want to be with. Akeem's just a really good character. He's like really good heart.
What's wrong with Akeem?
He's a goat herder.
You only like Daryl because he's rich.
Lisa, I just don't want you to have to struggle the way your mother and I did.
Hey, you know what?
I know.
Do you think that your
Bye, Daddy.
deceased wife, or her mother, I guess, and you would have been as close if you didn't struggle? Yeah, that's a good question.
You boys wanted to see me.
Jeez, they just completely remodeled it.
Now, what the hell you boys done to me? Now I'll move up here. It's a real shithole. You'll love it.
You know he's confused as all get out. Oh. Is this the king? It's a cool flag. So he didn't know his plan was to... Oh, you know what I just realized? So did Akeem have like a cub while he has an actual full-grown lion?
I am King Joffrey Joffer, ruler of Zamunda. I have come for my son Akeem.
He live upstairs on the 5th floor. Hey, who gonna clean up all these flowers?
What is this? McDowell's. It's a place over on Queens Boulevard. I think he works there.
Works.
My son works.
So how was your flight? Comfortable, I trust?
Oh, boy.
Your only job was to look after Akeem.
He's gone quite mad, Your Majesty.
You will confine yourself to our royal suite at the Waldorf Astoria.
That's a punishment.
If he puts on some decent, I want you to bathe him thoroughly.
He's I love how he's being punished.
Daryl, why don't you come by the house tonight?
Oh, man.
Okay. See you later.
I love the phone. That's awesome. McDonald's operation manual.
He is searching for his son Akeem. Yes, my son, the prince. Do not alert him to my presence. I shall deal with him myself.
Okay, Darth.
A prince!
He's like, she's good. Screw Daryl. You're not invited to my house. Now you know.
Wait in the car. I will be right back.
He needs to explain something to her.
Akeem, it's good to see you. You know, you and I, we don't spend enough time talking. Yeah, King, both the kids are here, together.
He has no idea what the king's intentions are.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's Daryl. Screw that guy.
Dottie, get him!
I promise I will tell you when the time is right.
I like that he said that there's something that he's not telling her.
What is going on? Dad?
Okay, Lisa. He's rich. He's got his own money.
And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money,
Somebody, he's got his own money. Honestly, that could be a little overwhelming.
Wow, look who's here. Come in. Come in. Welcome to Casa de McDowell's. Come right in.
Oh, boy.
Come in. Have a seat. Take a load off.
Jeez, yeah, you don't drag people around, dude.
Put your feet up.
Oh, I love recliners.
You never know.
You told me my son was here.
He was.
You know, my daughter Lisa might know where he went. This is Akeem's father, the king.
The king. Is he gonna actually like her?
I told you about his wife in Zamunda.
He's married?
No, but he will be soon. He cannot be at all serious about you. Akeem came to America to sow his royal oats.
Jeez. That aggravates me. That sucks.
I have to get out of here.
I get the feeling that Mama's not gonna like that.
Our son cannot consort with such a girl.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Yeah. It's my daughter.
I know you have been inconvenienced, and I'm prepared to compensate you. Shall we say 1 million American dollars?
No way.
Very well then, 2 million.
You haven't got enough money to buy my daughter off.
The man is beneath me, and so is his daughter.
I don't give a damn who you are. This
Good
is
man.
America, Jack. Now you say one more word about Lisa here, and I'm gonna break my foot off in your royal ass.
Pardon me?
That's awesome. I like that we're seeing from him that it's not all about money. He's concerned about his daughter being provided for and not struggling.
Are you all right?
Why are you hugging him? He's just the servant.
Who told you that?
Oh man, you're in trouble, dude.
And he's in love with Lisa.
How come she always gets the good ones?
Maybe because you're like throwing yourself at people.
Your daddy here just ran her off.
We shall return to Zamunda at once.
I will not leave without Lisa. I love her.
Then go after her.
It's a good mama.
Akim, I forbid you.
Put a sock in it, Joffrey. The boy's in love.
Oh no, really?
Happened?
They're both superficial.
Lisa dumped me.
First thing we have to do is get you out of these wet clothes.
Jeez, my goodness. There's so many people looking at camera in this. My goodness. I feel like with the way that he performs, like he very much feels like he feels very genuine. I feel like he really surprises me.
At least I know who gave me these, because I don't want them. And I
Good catch.
don't want you. Why did you lie to me then? Why didn't you just tell me you were a prince?
Think it
I
through.
wanted you to love me for who I am. Just tell me you didn't love me when you thought I was a goat herder. And I will never bother you again.
Little people watching.
From this moment on, I renounce my throne. I am no longer the prince of Zamunda. I renounce my throne.
They're like, we don't care.
Does this make you happy? Marry me, Lisa. So what do you think?
Go on, honey. Take a chance.
Look, I'm sorry, I can't. Goodbye, Akeem.
If you're really a prince, I'll marry you.
That's awesome. What a cool character, really. I like how seriously this is taken. I mean, it's funny. It's a funny movie. There's a lot of goofy stuff that happens, but it's taken mostly seriously. Jeez. If my wife was just somebody who just agreed with everything I said, that would suck. I've become such a much better person than I was before I married her. That you need somebody who's going to challenge you and make you a better person.
I only want our son to be happy.
It's out of our hands. The girl told him no.
Well, after the way you treated her, who could blame her?
They still could not marry. It is against the tradition. Who am I to change it?
I thought you were the king.
Yeah. That's interesting. They did kind of set that up at the very beginning. He said, from this day forward, and changed the rules. Is that her? Is that, shoot, forgot her name. That's cool. Is he gonna move there? We're just gonna make a, yeah, he's gonna make a McDowell franchise.
Come to that part yet.
You don't care. Oh, is that the woman from the beginning that he was gonna marry?
Really have given up all of this just for me?
If you like, we can give it all up now.
Nah. That's funny. That's funny. I like that. That was so much fun. That was a lot of fun. I really like that. That was good. John Amos. That was really good. Everybody was great in it. Eddie Murphy. Arsenio Hall played the Reverend. Okay. Vanessa Bell. That was the lady, yeah. Eric LaSalle. Paul Bates. Anyways. I don't think there's anything after. Louis Anderson. Was one of them literally named Feather? I loved The Landlord. The Landlord was funny. Steinfeld. See this guy? Yeah, he was in Daredevil. Here, I'm gonna back out of this. Samuel L. Jackson. And then Donna Mesh. And Ralph Bellamy. That's hilarious.
Wait a minute, wait.
Oh.
Stop right there. Man goes into a restaurant. He says to the
And there's
lady,
Eddie Murphy too. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's showing everybody who's played.
will you just taste the soup? Where's the spoon? Aha.
Uh-huh.
Aha.
What?
How do you know from funny, you bastard?
That was awesome. That was great. Thank you again. Thank you so much, Raimundo, for the request, because that was really good. It was a lot of fun. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. Let me see here. Stop that recording real quick. Yeah, I really liked it. I liked it a lot. It was really, really funny, really enjoyable. Interesting characters, very interesting characters. Akeem is very, very likable. Obviously, it only works with Eddie Murphy. I feel like that's, as far as the character he was playing there, Eddie Murphy really very much sold how good a guy Akeem was, right? He really, really sold him. Like, and at the very beginning, it's just something where he's just kind of going through the motions, and he's like, you know, hey, I'm kind of done with this crap. I want somebody who's intelligent so I can actually have conversations with them, and they will challenge me, you know? And, I mean, could you imagine just being in a relationship who was always with somebody who's always a yes man or yes woman, you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine that? I feel like that just sounds like so boring. You need somebody who's going to challenge you. I mean, just this morning I was having a political debate with my wife, and it's something to where she drives me crazy because we're both like, why can't he see that? I'm like, why can't she see this? It's so logical. Oh, shoot. And then she's like, why can't he see this? It's so logical. And it just kind of goes round and round because we're both very, very stubborn. So it's fun. Anyways, that's really good. I really like that. Really humorous. Arsenio Hall was really funny. Really great character to play off Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, like I said, was amazing. I freaking loved having the reference to Trading Places. That was great. That was really funny. The whole "we're back." I mean, he gave them, I mean, it probably gave them well over $1,000, maybe a couple $1,000. I mean, still New York, so I don't know if you're back, but you can at least get housed somewhere and maybe even, I guess, buy yourself back in since they know the market, I guess. Maybe, but I don't know how you're back. At least get off the streets, hopefully. But I love that they literally were just like on the streets because they lost all their money and then some. So that's so good, so funny, so enjoyable. And also the romance of it I thought was really good too. I mean, there's some of the beats that have been like, you know, this is obviously repeating beats of other stuff slash the different story beats as far as the romance goes. The sort of will they won't they aspect of it that also is kind of repeated consistently nowadays. But you know, it's one of those things where it's done in a very unique way. So I mean, like, for example, I could almost believe that some of the romance story beats, like "I can't marry you," you know, running off, I could almost believe that this is one of the first movies to do it, and that other movies just haven't done it as well, just because they just do it really well in this movie. Honestly, it just feels really good, and it feels like he's a very wholesome person. It's something to where it feels like he very much is trying to he is, like he said, interested in their brain, right? He's interested in who she is as a person, as opposed to who she thinks he wants her to be, right? So that's really good. And she's an intelligent person who, again, can challenge him. So I really like that. It's something that, like, as far as our cultural aspect of things, I don't know how people, and I understand probably most of the people who aren't going to have the same sort of I guess moral background that I have, not to say obviously to, you know, bring anybody down, but I don't really understand the whole idea, and I'm sure people will try to explain it to me in the comments, but I don't understand the idea of screwing around a lot before getting married with multiple people, because literally that's not all you're getting. People are people who are just interested in, like, your body or what you can give them physically. How can you get them interested in your mind? I mean, yeah, there are plenty of happy marriages that start out obviously with, you know, having sex before marriage and stuff like that, and there's plenty of that happening. But I just think that honestly, if everybody's abstinent and you focus on who that person is, you avoid a lot of divorces and a lot of unhappy marriages, because marriage shouldn't just be about sex. I mean, it's definitely a benefit for sure as far as your relationship with that person, but marriage or a relationship should be about, like, becoming better people together. And like there's certain things, like for example, I've always been a very straightforward, upfront person. And I think I believe that I've helped my wife to become more like that. She's very passive and just kind of lets things go and just literally just suffers in silence. This is how she's always been. And because I've encouraged her to be more upfront and straightforward with people, she's at least been more like that with me, and I very much appreciate it. It made me love her more, just the fact that she's straightforward and honest with me and tells me what she thinks. I mean, in the moment I get frustrated as hell because I'm also very, very opinionated, just like she is. But on me, it's something to where, like I said, I'm very, very upfront and very straightforward, and I end up jumping to conclusions incredibly fast. And she has helped me to kind of slow down and not judge people too quickly. And there's just so many things that she's improved me on. And if it was something to our relationship, I mean, even before we got married, just because I wanted to be, I guess, good enough for her. So it's something to where that's stuff you start working on yourself before you're even married. And I don't want to, you wouldn't want to distract from that. Even from like a worldly sense, it's just not the most productive way to have a good relationship, is to start off just screwing around consistently. And also another thing is like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more that can be said on that, but I don't want the whole like, video to be based on that. I could do a video honestly and talk about all my opinions, literally just ramble on for hours, honestly. But that would probably get really boring for you guys, unless you guys want me to do something. I don't know. We'll see. Probably people get offended, but bottom line is this is a really good movie. I think there was a lot of really good fun sequences. I like at the beginning when he's first looking for a wife and you're having a bit of a montage there. That was hilarious. And Arsenio being the playing one of the, I guess we'll say, women that are interested in him. I'm assuming that was supposed to be a cross-dresser, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just supposed to be a woman with an incredibly deep voice. But it was funny nonetheless. It was really funny. Really enjoyable movie. Love it. I'm really glad I watched it. I'm excited to... I'd be curious to watch Coming to America 2, but I believe I watched the trailer for it, and it seemed a lot more goofy than this. I mean, this one was goofy in ways, but it felt like it took itself somewhat seriously. Specifically, it felt like it took the characters seriously. But if I remember correctly from the trailer for the second one, it didn't really feel like it took the characters as seriously. And I like that about this. It looks like it's taken very serious. I gotta watch the trailer again, honestly. And then maybe watch the movie if you guys want me to do that at some point. I'm not sure if that's something that would be very interesting, but thank you so much for watching, though. I really do appreciate it. If you are interested in getting more content like this, then please check me out on my channel. Obviously, there's a bunch more videos like this, and you can subscribe for a lot more to come. I very much appreciate that. I'll be watching the rest of the Fast and Furious saga in preparation for Fast X coming out. What? Fast Fasten your seatbelts. Yeah, that's right. Fast X coming out, I think, right in May. So I'll be watching all those, and along with whatever is requested by my patron, Raimundo, and anyone else who is interested in checking me out on Patreon. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support you offer me on here. If you feel like getting any sort of energy drink that is really good, doesn't have has no sugar, and will not make you crash, then feel free to check out Dubby is an absolutely delicious energy drink. It's really good. They're a little it's worth the wait if you want to go ahead. First off, they have, I think, in stock, I believe, the sample order. Just use code Tomcat at checkout for 10% off, and you can get a hold of that and see if you like it. Really good. My favorites, I think, I love the Push and Punch. That stuff is absolutely incredible. I think it's on back order right now, and it is absolutely worth the wait. It is incredible. I promise you that. You would not be disappointed. But yeah, check them out there. I'd really appreciate that. Like I said, subscribe, like, comment down below. What's your favorite, I don't know if I asked this, but what's your favorite Eddie Murphy movie? Let me know that down in the comments down below, and maybe that's something we'll watch. I'd very much like to, because Eddie Murphy, I'm really getting a lot of enjoyment out of him. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!